Right, good evening one and all. I'm at home with my two boys. I've just got in and I've just had my dinner. I'll explain all as we go, but I'm going to do the unpack and I'll tell you what's been going on. There's my Snoopy, just there, and my Sooty's down here by my legs. They've just had some chicken, that's why they're all happy. Let me explain all. Right, let me just put this stand up. Right, it's Friday, yay! I didn't get fish and chips tonight. Now, I thought about it, and I thought, shall I, shan't I? And I thought, no, let's do something different. Let's break the mould. I've been breaking the mould lately. I thought I'd got to change things about a little bit. And so I went for Chinese. But I did my shop first. So I did my food shop first. I didn't do any filming because I was in a rush to get round to the Chinese, guys. So I've got my usual shopping. I'll do the unpack now, and then I can keep chatting to you guys. Right, Aldi was my first port of call, as always. I'll put the bag there, guys. And I'll put it up this end so you can see what I've got. There you go. Right, I've got myself some mini muffins for work. These ones have got blueberries in them. I couldn't get the chocolate ones. They hadn't got any chocolate ones, so I got these ones instead. That's the first one. I've stocked up on my usual yogurts. You've seen these all before, guys. If you haven't tried these, try them. They're really nice. I've got myself a whole load of yogurt, so I'm going to stack my fridge up with yogurts. Right. And of course, I've got my apple pies. You know what I'm like. I love my apple pies. And I went to Tesco's for the custards, which are in another bag. Where are they? They're in that one, just behind the camera. I'll get those out in a minute. And I've got some soups because I've been eating quite a few soups. So I've stocked up on soups. I've got oxtail, I've got vegetable. These are lovely. These are all from Aldi. Really nice. Really, really nice. A couple of honeys for my teas and coffees. And because I've got a sweet tooth, got a couple of jams as well from Aldi. Strawberry jams. And these are two more soups. That one's tomato and that was a mushroom. So I've got 4 soups in all. So that's the first bag unpacked. I'm going to put these away first, guys. If I put the bag over there, get it out of the way. I know, Snoop, I've got so many bags, haven't I? Myself. Right, that's the first bag out of the way. Let's move all this lot out of the way. That's that. Muffins. I'll put these away in a sec, guys. Let's just move them. Right, that's out of the way. Right, I can get the next one now. Next one was Tesco's. I only needed 1 loaf, guys. Oh, a couple of custards. I got these from Tesco's because these are bigger. They're the same as the ones I get from Aldi, but the Aldi ones are only half the size, whereas these twice the size, and I can sit 2 more. I can put more of these in the fridge door. So I thought I'd get a couple of these instead of the little ones for them. Same price, doesn't cost me any more. Just saves me buying lots of these little ones if I get a couple of big ones. I'll put those away straight away. That's those. A loaf of bread. I'll pop that away again in a minute. So that's another bag unpacked. Oops, no, it isn't. Salad cream. I forgot about the salad cream. Right. So, what I did this evening, I was going to go and get fish and chips. I thought, no, let's do something different. Now, there's a Chinese restaurant fairly close to where I live, and I used to go there years ago. I was a regular. Every weekend I'd go there and have a Chinese takeaway. And I haven't done it for years, guys. 5+ years, easy. And I thought, let's go down the Chinese. So I went down the Chinese. It was gorgeous. I had chicken on bean sprouts with gravy, and then I had some mushroom fried rice. It filled my plate up. I'm absolutely full. I've got room for a cup of tea, but I don't think I'm going to be able to eat any apple pies tonight because I'm just so full. Right, I've got 3 milks. I've got my sandwich meat. I've got the usual corned beef, and then I've also got some roast pork. There, guys. So that's enough for next week. I've got my apples that I eat on the way to work in the mornings. These are my Gala ones. I like the Gala ones. And a couple of bags of doggy biscuits, doggy chews, like little treats. So that's the unpack done, guys. There we go. And that's it. Yes, now all I've got to do is put it all away. I've got to find space for it now. Right. I'm going to have a cup of tea in a second anyway, so that's all I've got left out of 3 bottles this week, guys, because I've been having those milks in the evening. I've really got through the milk quick. That's why I didn't have one last night, because I thought if I had one last night, I wouldn't have enough for this morning when I got up. Right, so that's those 2 and that one. Right, that's those done. Right, what have I got here? Trying to make room for my yogurts. Slide those in. There's that one. Oops. Oh, nearly dropped them, guys. That one. Right. Right, that's my yogurts done. Apples go in the bottom of the fridge. Go there. Meats go on the top shelf. My meat section up there. It's lovely. There's nothing else going to go in the fridge. That loaf can stay out. I've nearly finished this other loaf of bread, guys, so that one can go up there. That one can go beside it. Right, soups go downstairs, down in the cupboard here. Myself, Snoopers. Yeah, I'll bring you a little bit closer, guys, so you can see what I'm up to. There you go. Right, so I've got a new salad cream. The other one is on its dregs, just on its dregs, guys, just a little bit in the bottom. So I've got a spare now. I usually have a spare all the time. I usually got one on the go, one spare, and as soon as I've finished the one that I've got running and start the spare, I then get another one. So I've always got one in the fridge, at least. Honeys, I get through loads of honeys, because I like my teas, guys. And I will get through it, even if I do slightly oversubscribe, I will get through it. I have got a sweet tooth, as you all know. There you go, right, that's those ones. Soups, they go up there. And soups I get through at lunchtime. I usually sit and have soup and bread, and the boys love it as well, because I always give them a little bit as well. Right, that's that lot. What else have I got? My jams, they go up the top here. Up beside the bread, I've got my jam selection up here, guys. So that's all I've got left. I don't know if you can see, it's about so far, so I've nearly got through that one. So just in the nick of time. There you go. Right, that's done. Right, I've got my muffins, which I can put up the corner. And then I've got my apple pies, guys, which I've got, I think I've got 4 in there, and I've got some more packs as well, so lovely, perfect. Right, here we go. Ooh. And that one's, that's it. Got hair in my mouth, guys. Ah, lovely. Right, I'll leave the milk out. We've got enough in there to have a drink in a minute. I'll flick the kettle on. Going to do the washing up next. I did fill the bowl up earlier, so we're all ready. I've got some doggy treats, which I'll put over here. There they go. Right, mine, please, Snoop. Good boy. Right, here we go, guys. Lovely. Right. Oh. Right, pull the sleeves up and we're going to start, guys. So, today, Friday, at work, they forecast it was going to be really, really bad weather, guys. You all saw the forecast, and if you're in the north of the country, you've probably had this weather. Well, in sunny Suffolk, it was sunny. It honestly was. It was really nice. It was windy, don't get me wrong, it was quite windy. The wind's dropped now, but it was quite windy the first thing this morning, but that eased off. And it's been a sunny day virtually all day. I drove to work and it was a bit drizzly, and then when I got to work and got in the workshop, it rained, and you could hear it hitting the workshop roof, and it was really noisy. And then it stopped, and that was it. Cleared up, blue sky, sun came out, and it was like that for the rest of the day. And we were listening to bits on the radio saying how airports had to shut because of the high winds, and unbelievable. So we really did escape it down this neck of the woods. We were really fortunate. So yeah, yeah, we dodged a bullet there, guys. Did really well. So I hope you lot were as fortunate as I was. I was expecting the worst today. As long as we get some decent weather over the weekend, I don't mind. I'd hate it to be a mucky weekend now, after all this week at work, and then to have a mucky weekend. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. I'll just put these plates away. These are left on the drainer from the other day. There we go. Right, that's that look. And some cutlery, guys. So, yeah, it was a good day at work. Busy. It was always going to be busy. We were a man down for 3 days this week. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we were a man down. So it made it extra busy anyway, guys. But it was good. We got through the work. I had 3 jobs that were hanging over. One was a straightforward tyre that all went wrong yesterday. It was a customer's car, came in for a service, and wasn't an MOT, it was just a service. And I looked over and it got a cut in the tyre. It was cut down to the cords. So I reported this to the customer that it needed a tyre because you could see the cords. It's dangerous, guys. And so the customer said, I've got a tyre. And they actually had a tyre at home in the garage. So they brought the tyre in. I put the tyre on, inflated it, but the tyre had a bulge in it. No sooner did I blow it up than it had a huge bulge in the sidewall. So that was no good. So that tyre was scrap. So the customer said, okay, they'd buy a new tyre. So that turned up yesterday afternoon, but I didn't have time to fit it yesterday afternoon because I was so busy on another job. So I had to fit that first thing this morning. So I did that. The customer requested that they have their old tyres back. So it's up to them. If they want the tyres back, they can have them back, guys. So that was the first job I did this morning. The second job was a car that came in with a ABS fault, anti-lock brakes. And we put a new ABS pump on it. So I did that second, and that went well. They're a bit of a fiddly one you have to program them. Once you've actually fitted the part, it's not like you yourself could go and buy one and fit it and it would be a done job. We fit it ourselves, and then we have to have it has to be programmed. It doesn't work from the off. It has to be programmed to the vehicle. You actually have to enter the vehicle chassis number into the pump for it to register the pump, and that then ties that ABS pump to that car, and you can't take it off and put it on another car. It's tied to that car. So that's what I had to do. Had to program the pump to the car, and then do something called an auto config, and set it up so it works on the car. And I did that. Brilliant. Took it up the road. All the warning lights were out, so it was resolved. And I got back to the garage. Just as I got back to the garage, the warning light came on again. I thought, oh no, now what's gone wrong? So I brought it back into the workshop, plugged it in again, and it was something totally unrelated to the ABS. It said neutral position switch. Well, you'd think the car was an automatic if it came up with that message, but it isn't. It's a manual car, but it was referring to the reverse light switch. So we checked the history, and it hadn't come on before. This is the first time it's ever come on. So we've cleared the code. We've made a note of it. We've cleared the code. It's on the vehicle's history, and hopefully it won't come on again. But if it does come on again, we're going to probably have to get a reverse light switch for this car. But that was totally unrelated to the ABS side. So that was the second job. Third job was a service. It was a while you wait service, so I had to crack on with that one. That included an MOT, and that went straight through. That was lovely to get a job that came in. I did it and it went out. It was really nice. Now I got rid of that by dinner time. There's another car came in just after dinner at 1 o'clock, but one of the other fellas got that, and I had to wait for a and a B service, which was a bigger service, but that was all it was, A and a B service and a health check. So I did that, and then I also had to fit a set of brake pads and do an MOT on another car. So it was a really busy day, but it went well. Everything went out the door at the end of the day, and that's like, thank goodness for that. Right, let me get my washing up done, guys. Where's my gloves gone? There they are. So it was a good day. Very constructive. I got away spot on time as well. The drive back was really good. I got out of Cambridge nicely. I went through most of the sets of traffic lights without getting stuck, so that was really good. For Cambridge, that's really good. So I got home just gone 5:30. It was probably about 25 to 6, maybe 20 to 6. So yeah, I did really well. It's usually 5:45, 6 or later I usually get home, but this, I think today was probably the earliest I've got back all week. So that was great. Yeah, right, do this. I haven't got a lot to do. I've got my coffee cup from this morning. This is my drinking cup from work. I've got the cutlery. I've got my apple pie dish, breakfast plate. My plate, I had my Chinese on. When I put my Chinese meal on my plate, it was heaped, guys, absolutely heaped. There was enough there for 2 people. I ate most of it, but I saved some chicken for the boys. They've just had the chicken, so they love me now. So plans for tomorrow. I've already done a clothes wash. The washing machine's stopped at the moment, so I need to transfer the clothes that are in there into the tumble dryer. So that's gone well. So my first load is already done. So I'll carry on tomorrow with the dog's bedding. That's my usual course of action. And then tomorrow, Sunday will be bedding and the towels again, guys. So I'm back into my routine again. I just broke it a bit tonight with the shopping and the Chinese takeaway. So that was really nice. The Chinese restaurant I went to, I used to go there years ago, regularly, every Sunday, without fail. And they actually knew me at the restaurant really well. When I used to phone up, they recognised my voice, and they'd always address me by my title, by my name, my boy name, guys. And so I went in there tonight as April and ordered it and brought it back, and that was lovely. It was really nice. I don't think they recognised me. So that was really nice. Right, let's do the chopping board first. I haven't got to make sandwiches tonight, guys. We're all sorted. Well, I did have a list on the wall which I can rub off now. What I do is I write down on my my whiteboard all the things I need, like milk, bread, soups, custard, apple pies. I write that all down on the board. Then I take a photo of the board with my camera, and I take that with me to the supermarket. And then I can just keep looking on my phone just to see what else I've got on my list. And I find it's really easy. It's a proper way of doing it. It's really good. Right, what's that one? Right, plates, guys. And the boys were spoiled. They had some of my chicken. I saved them some chicken at the end. There was more than enough there for me and the boys. It was a huge meal. I think if I ever did that again, I think I'd have to wait till I get somebody come. Well, maybe when Don and Karen come, we can order a Chinese, and I think we can share it, because it was lovely, but it was really too much. I'm really bloated now. I've got to loosen my trousers, I think. I'm really full. Yeah, I don't usually eat huge meals like that, but it was lovely. It was a treat. And it cost me no more than my fish and chips would have. It cost me it cost me £12 in all. So I've bought fish and chips that's been more than that before, guys. So it was really good. Proper meal. I do like my rice. That was really nice. So what else can I tell you, guys? I haven't got anything super planned for the weekend. I've got to nip up to my ex's. I've got a job to do on the chimney that I got the bits for yesterday or the day before. Might have been the day before. Some shims I've been waiting for them to turn up. When I did the suspension the other weekend, I wanted to do some shims on the front suspension, and I've got them. I've got a whole bag of these shims. Could I find them? No. I hunted high and low. went through all my toolboxes. I could not find these shims. So I just ordered up some more, which turned up this week. So you know what's going to happen now. I'm going to find them, aren't I? They're going to turn up, but it doesn't matter. I've got spares now. I'll probably put them somewhere so safe. There. Right. Okay, we're nearly there. Just the dog's dishes and I am done. And time-wise, it's only 9:20. This is a bit of a record for me, I think. I have done my shopping, eat my dinner, done the washing, you've had the unpack. Yeah, this is good. I might get an early night. Never say never. I did message Donna up in Scotland this morning because of the weather forecast saying it was going to be really bad in Ireland and Scotland and Wales, and I thought, poor Donna, she's right on the coast. So I sent her a message. I said, how are you doing up there at the Costa Invicate? And she said it's really bad. So I don't think she took her dog, Nico. Her dog's called Nico. I don't think she took Nico out today. It'd be too dangerous. Right, that's it. We're done. Oh. And Donna also sent me a photo of her tickets. She's got her tickets for the flight down. She's flying down to Stansted on the 15th of February with Karen. And I'm going to pick them up from the airport, guys. So she actually sent a picture of her ticket. She's got her tickets have arrived. So yeah, she's all excited, and so am I. Right, where's my towel gone? There it is. Right, got my towel, guys. Right, if I take the camera over here, I can get the kettle boiled up. No, I've boiled it, haven't I? I just need to make my cup of tea. There we go. Right. Put those over there. Need my cup, which I've got over here already. There it is. Even got the spoon in it, look. Talk about organised. Got hair in my mouth, guys. This is that new topper I got fitted last Saturday, wasn't it? I went and saw Megan, and this is that new topper, guys. I don't wear it during the week. I've got my synthetic topper I use for work, but this is my real hair topper, so yeah. So tonight, Friday night, straight on. Been out shopping, it'll be on all weekend, and then I'll be in my synthetic one again next week. I'm going to Norwich on the 30th, which is the Thursday, to go and see my surgeon. So I'll definitely be wearing my new wig. I'll be all dolled up. Looking forward to that, guys. Really am looking forward to that. Right, here comes my cup of tea. And a bit of hot water, I think. There we go. Right, that's it, we are done. Right, guys, I'm going to puggle this and I'm going to go and sit in the front room. I'll put this video on for you guys. I will do another video when I put the boys to bed later on. I don't think I'm going to have any apple pies tonight. I'm just too full. So, saving a fortune on apple pies, but yeah. The Chinese was gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to have to do it again. I think I'm going to have to wait for Donna and Karen to come down though. So if you're watching this, Donna and Karen, I've got a menu, okay? So you can have a look, see what you'd like to order. Right, I'm going to sign out now, guys. Love you all to death, and I shall speak to you at the bedtime when I put the boys to bed, okay? Bye-bye.